Video released by Suffolk County Police could help solve the Gilgo Beach murders.
Our victim, Megan Waterman, was wearing a yellow sweater and is shown both arriving and leaving the hotel.
Different angles captured by surveillance cameras document one of the last times Megan Waterman was seen. The 22-year-old who advertised herself as an escort on Craigslist went missing in early June of 2010, soon after leaving the Holiday Inn Express in Hop Hog.
Based on what we know right now, we believe she did leave the hotel that night to meet her killer.
But the killer or killers responsible for Waterman's death and nearly a dozen other victims, many of whom were sex workers found along Ocean Parkway more than 10 years ago, still remains a mystery. Suffolk County Police Commissioner Rodney Harrison once more promised transparency in the case as he released the videos. Also announced a revamped website and the doubling of the reward to $50,000.
What's up, guys? This is Everything Evil. We are here in New York at the, I forget how to say this. I'm gonna butcher it. It's Hop Hog or Hop I don't know, I'm sorry. But this is the last place that Megan Waterman was last seen alive on June 6, 2010. This is the surveillance footage that the Suffolk County Police just released a few weeks ago. So she came out and everything that we have gathered said that she went to the right, this way. So I don't know if she cut through or if she actually did go up this way, but that wouldn't be to the right, that'd be to the left unless she went this way and she walked out, and then when she got out here, she took it right toward the gas station. I don't know. We're gonna try to be conspicuous. Oh, stopped anybody? No? There's the camera that caught her. There's the other cameras that caught her. There's the counter she walked up to. Security footage is pretty grainy, so it's kind of showing. How much? Alright. So let's walk this way for a minute. I'll meet you back at the car here in a second. Alright, so let's say she walked this way. See how this is. So actually this road right up here, it's a very sharp turn to turn in here, right? There's a median on the other side and it's pretty deserted. It's like it's right off of the highway, basically, right? So you come here, whoop, come in here, pull up, and then there's not another way to leave. So that way over there is blocked off. You know, this parking lot is blocked off. You know, there's no other exit. So you have to come out this way and in from this way. So, and there's a fence all the way around this. So I'm gonna say she did not go out that way, unless the guy was waiting for her over here in the parking lot on that far side and was waiting for her. But the camera should have picked him up. The camera definitely, there's outside cameras, they should have picked him up leaving with her. So for them to say, to not release that, I guarantee you they have footage of her leaving in a car from here if she got out and walked over there and got in the car. Because other than that, she would have had to walk up here and walk down this road. Down here to that light. And to get picked up by a client, I just don't see that happening. I think well, we really won't know until they release all of the surveillance tapes. But I'll walk over there and show you guys that too here in a second. Okay, there's the doors. So if they said that she walked out the doors, turn right. Let's see. That was June 6, 2010 in the early hours. That was Megan Waterman. She was 22 years old at the time. She was actually being sex trafficked by her boyfriend. So, I mean, there's like an industrial building back here. I guess she could have walked, but I don't know if that was there in 2010. And she could have met him behind the hotel, I guess, back there in that parking lot. But if she would have came through here, she would have had to have, I guess if possible. And I thought this was blocked off, but it's not. This is pretty secluded and dark at night. So I guess he could have picked her up on the side of the hotel over here on this road. All right, yeah, this is more likely. Okay. All right, so yeah, he wouldn't have even had to have pulled into the parking lot to get her. He could have pulled in. There's a light down here that you can turn on the street. So he could have pulled in down here and parked on this street. And then she could have walked from up there down here and got in the car and left. Or he could have parked back there and left. And this is only about 25 minutes from where her dump site was located at. So more than likely, she, oh no, you can. There is an entrance right here too. I thought this whole thing was blocked off. I guess I should have looked at this first before I started saying that. We all make mistakes. So yeah, this is more likely. Okay. Yeah, okay. So that's what she did. The surveillance shows her going right out of the place. I thought that it was, you know, they were confused or something, or it was, I don't know, but yeah. So this makes way more sense that I'm actually here. She walked out of here, or walked out of there, and met him probably on this road. And then from there, probably what he did was he went down here, took a left, got on this expressway up here, went, and then about 10 minutes away is the Jones Express that leads the bridge that goes over the water, over the bay, onto Gilgo. So, it's only 26 minutes from here. So more than likely he picked her up and started heading to where he was going to leave her at. And more than likely strangled her on Ocean Parkway. It's sad, guys. It's just sad. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one.
for information leading to an arrest and conviction in the case.
We make this announcement in hopes somebody will come forward with information to help us find the person or people responsible for these homicides.
But attorney John Ray, who represents Shannon Gilbert's estate, still wants the 911 tapes from her disappearance to be made public. Commissioner Harrison is willing, as long as it doesn't compromise the investigation.
People panic when they see things on TV, and that's how the killers are going to possibly come forward themselves. And certainly that's how the public's going to catch them.
The Suffolk County District Attorney's Office is aware of today's announcement and supports anything that will advance the investigation. Law enforcement officials encourage the public to submit and even resubmit any tips, either through the Gilgo News website or the Crime Stoppers hotline, that number 800-220-TIPS. In Babylon, Long Island, Jody Goldberg, Fox 5 News.